Don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
I
That's a
adore
pretty
Mama.
wide range.
Sunday, 10:33 a.m. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir.
No?
And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through. Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen.
Now I'm hungry.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Beer keg. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
So that makes a combined weight of 165? But he was an adult man. I would have expected him to be heavier than 165.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that
Well, you
Renju
are
was stabbed.
small.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh, the watch.
What?
There's something inside.
Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
I forget the significance of the watch now, to be honest.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
What are you staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158
Okay.
pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course. The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Oh,
It is a common sedative.
yeah.
The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Jeez.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Yeah. That shit knocks you out.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
Damn.
The
That is a
culprit
rough way to
approached
go.
Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck.
Damn.
Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Kinky.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Part of me, some weird part of me, was like, I wonder if, like, Pewter killed him because of some, like, lovers fight, but also, like, we were with Pewter. So I don't think, like, the timing works out. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
Yep.
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Nothing special.
This club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here. The old Cyclops took their eyes after this. Oh, I see, I
Iva,
see.
Can you check the operation records of this elevator?
God, that must be so painful.
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Yep. Okay. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m. and with about 310 pounds inside. So if he's 158, Lee is 152.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none.
So they were able to hack into it and
Nothing
get rid
was
of them.
uploaded to the cloud either.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
Wait, I wanna...
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
Wait, I wanna click on things.
But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, Mizuki. Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Oh wait, I wanted to click the other thing as well. Mizuki tried calling Iris. There was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
What does that mean? Do you want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota.
We'd have to
Oh.
talk to him in person.
I skipped that by
He's
accident.
probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Lemniscate.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Oh my god, the receptionist.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Why is she
Come on,
trying to
she's-
fuck Date?
Not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date? Date, look! A cricket!
Wait.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Oh.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who? That's a high stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
How to draw cute anime girls? I think I'll give that a look. Please.
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
God, these fucking sofa puns are killing me. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey.
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Of course, Ranju. Player.
Ranju.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Why?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this.
It was kind of
situation.
lucky that your dad died, sis. Like, what? Did you happen to see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
For sure. Oh my god. I'm just a valley girl. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. She even stretches. Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Matsuchita Diner, Sunday.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
Wait, didn't we
My
meet
name
her?
is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you
Didn't
with?
we meet her already in this timeline?
Kuroda Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
Hey Date, why do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh, it's Nasabo from that band Magnuspiel.
I have no idea who that is. Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
I don't know, what?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
He wishes.
That wasn't bad. Getting better with the jokes. A singing door.
A swinging door.
It looks like a chocolate button with legs.
It looks like a chair. Oh, look. There's chairs for you, Mizuki.
Oh, look, I'm gonna break your ribs.
Hands off those hands. Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Hands him up.
Man, I really want to put that bucket on your head and smack it with a mop handle.
Why?
Be funny.
Ring, 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 ring. Well, the phone is ringing. Are you gonna pick it up?
No,
Okay,
it
what the
isn't.
fuck? Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Oh my god. Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
I bet he's been dead for years.
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Is Ota here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Golden Yokucho.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
So that still happens, but this time Renju isn't involved. Slippers and tomato soup? What? Slipper? I hardly know her. Talented Mr. Dickley, oh my god. Also, it has just occurred to me. I feel like I'm being really dumb for just like putting two and two together now. But this is a gay bar, isn't it? And that's what she meant when she said, I didn't know that this was your kind of spot. Because this is where he first met Renju, and Renju was gay. Or at least bi. And obviously, like, Mama is here, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. That she's a queer person, but like, there's a lot of like, gay shit on the walls. You know?
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
Fair.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can. But I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion.
Ah!
What was so good about it?
Baywatch?
Everything.
Men really do just be horny, huh?
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired. Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Damn. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
Is it?
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Asexual queen.
Oh, thank God.
It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
Yeah.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
What?
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
Fair enough.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You couldn't think of anyone else
so?
to take care of her?
Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Aww.
Let's hope so.
Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Me as fuck.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
Oh,
Oh.
this is awkward.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve a thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman
He also
Emperor
looks like a slut,
Diocletian.
not gonna lie.
On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Oh, lovely. Looks
Something
kind of
wrong,
like a slut.
Dante? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
Ren gay as hell. One flew over the cock's nest. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Man, he's so oblivious.
Hey, Date, you hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
It's a world
No,
famous painting.
What about her?
He's a slut.
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
Fuck's sake.
Whoa, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you?
Bro, stop being mean to her. Chelsea does kind. No, he doesn't. Be nice to her. I like Mama. Suki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Is this your first time in a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aww. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is a gay bar.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is Toranji.
I promise.
Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
I
That's
adore
a pretty
Mama.
wide range.
I absolutely love her.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Mama is so fucking funny. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good.
Too
I
real
want
for
you to
that.
keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
You are sad and
Well,
old.
then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Dude!
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll
Ayo.
pass, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Mm. Yep.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
Oh, they're telling us about this again.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my
Yeah,
life.
so we heard about this in the
Whatever.
previous
He
timeline.
blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Aww. I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
This game
Mizuki
is
is at a
crazy.
bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Yeah, that's fair. Sunday, 3:22 p.m. Just the quest for babysitting, true.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Same cutscene.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Mama.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Yeah.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
Yeah, but Moba is.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Ayo.
Golden ball, huh? It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up.
Why?
Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
What?
You don't have to repeat it.
Hey, Iva. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
What? What does that have to do with anything? Hello? Talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Schedule 21st. Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. That's so cute. Company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. It really is. I love how it's different every single time you click it.
Hey, Iva, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
Talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
Okay. Sure, King. Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
When it showed
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Date before,
Suicide?
it showed his
But
like
Moma
eye
did not take over last year.
fucked up.
Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Mm-hmm. About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray. An ashtray. I see a few cigarette butts in it.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it.
Okay. So recent. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
What about
Why is that
it?
relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
A sofa. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
The question is, how long ago?
Might not be relevant at all. Thermo.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Was this someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today.
Oh, okay,
Although
cool.
you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
I mean, I guess they could have been just
They left.
previously.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Hmm. So, Sejima.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Oh.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Bro, what?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
What is the scene? Do you not keep a minigun in your office? Honestly, no.
Date,
Maybe I
load
should.
revolver with explosive rounds.
Times
Aim
like
for the
these.
dragon's gold ball on the right.
Ayo.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it.
What? I mean, I guess.
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Why is he always, like, I don't know. I feel like this is not, like, particularly professional attire, but maybe I'm being culturally ignorant. That is entirely likely. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
It's clearly not a congressman being a...
so.
Yeah, obviously.
You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep.
Keep up, Zach.
Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory
shit.
attendance.
Sorry, I didn't mean to elbow the
We were
mic.
all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research.
Yeah. One
The
sec, sir.
hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
About Renji. What is he doing?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. Now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him.
Not anymore.
We were.
Yeah.
Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Oh,
Nothing
many
at all.
times.
I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
Damn. He said, fuck you. That's all you're getting. It's Sosajima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
100%.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things.
You're just gonna...
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit.
You're just gonna admit that when you're
Whatever
a congressman?
conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Dude, they are Yakuza.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza?
Like,
How
exactly.
are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
His voice makes me so fucking angry and annoyed, and it's like not like it's the voice actor doing a really good job, but his stupid little smug face, I want to punch him. And it's stupid little that voice, god damn it, about Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet
I'm
up with the
surprised
head
he
of an
didn't ask for an
entertainment
attorney.
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
Oh, so the
Trying to give you the
attorney thing?
runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Oh?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Oh, it's gonna be the receptionist. Hello.
Date, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Tits.
Roger.
Don't call me Roger.
3 days later.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Tap.
There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
A girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat? Wait. Scream like a little girl.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
Oh wait,
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left
Oh,
eye
have you not seen this
processes with
before?
augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right? A country in Southeast Asia that speaks mostly Bengali.
That's Bangladesh.
oh my god. She looks stiff as fuck. I mean, she's not really got a corporeal form.
That is where the passenger vomits if they are feeling carsick.
Nope, that is
It
not.
most certainly is not.
You tried to pick up that woman's skirt, didn't you?
No, how would I even do that from this angle?
You can only see the scenery through the rear window. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Down bad, I know, right? I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
So and Momo are suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Warning to who?
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Oh, I love rumors.
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
As one does.
But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
And then it all got
Adjusting
sealed
for
off.
inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Aren't we doing that?
Something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
This is where 89 comes into it.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Well, are we not going to continue our conversation that we were just having, or? Sunday, 5:59 p.m. at Lemniscate.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yeah, you did. You're kind of scum. Also, you're 24
But
hanging out with
know.
a 12-year-old. Stop
I
it.
knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry. That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
Cool. Incomprehensible abstract painting.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Aiba has a tendency to get excited about bugs.
Oh, that's Rundoer.
Who is that?
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
Featured how to get rich with cryptocurrency. I'll definitely be. Oh no. Date, please. Don't be a crypto bro. I mean, you already suck, but come on.
One more bowl, please.
That would be soba.
Yeah, you're right. He would be a crypto bro. The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Where is Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
Why is she so hung up on Date?
I'm glad.
Ayo. Do you want to get food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive.
What?
You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
Mom.
And I kind of like you.
Play with these nuts
Oh,
instead.
but
True.
there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
What?
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Shapeshifting sounds very handy for sex.
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
How you?
Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
I would have been better without this confirmation.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christine.
Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
A savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write.
No, that's not
the lowest
Tessa.
point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Get his ass.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
And
If
also,
you do your best at what you believe
pretty
in,
pink-haired
your
anime
message will
waifu.
get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ASET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's
Bro.
no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
My guy. Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Where have you been? I want to, like, get these first, and then continue that.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Do you not have a job, my guy? About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
My guy, she's 12.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
Yeah, we're just having this really, like,
What happened?
Just really like confidential conversation.
Date.
Like very sensitive conversation.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Da-na-na. Sunday, 8:23 p.m. Police headquarters. Can you say so? Okay. Sure, Christine.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly.
Christine, that surely is a thing
I'm
you
just
said.
looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
This is the camera
I'm
used to
happy for
record
you.
the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Iris looks nervous. It's understandable, of course, after suddenly being taken to a place like this. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Dude.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
She's like, fuck this dude's fuck, like, the murder of the guy who literally, like, scouted me. I've got a podcast, sorry. Like, oh, please. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building.
Sarah grinds.
Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions.
Diary mood.
However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah. I did think that. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
You mean what? Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious.
In the other
What was
timeline,
Hitomi doing last night?
in the other timeline, we saw her at Sosajima's house talking to him.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
Oh, that's funny
It's
video.
fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
Sedation?
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died.
Damn.
He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's
Rip.
true. Renju weighed about 160
Welcome
pounds.
back, Lara.
Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Oil drum?
I don't think so, Dot. This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift
Oh,
Renju's body.
No.
I know this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
What?
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral
hungry, I'm dead.
circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Kinky.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels from muscle relaxation upon death.
Lovely.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
Oh,
This
give me garlic
means
bread.
that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire.
Yeah, it
He
is.
was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Yeah, so just use those to like... to kind of
It
like
went
weigh 'em
like
down.
this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Sunfish Pocket is located on the 2nd floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
It depends how much she weighs. But you need more, okay. The watch. And the oil drum? What is significant about this watch? What is going on? Ayo.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
No one likes Date, it's fine. Just cute, I know.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Wait, I'm confused. Because it was 310 pounds. And he's 160. So where are we getting 105 pounds from? Need 3 pieces of evidence total. There are others, yes. Renju's weight. This isn't enough. I need another clue. And the oil drum.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
I don't think it's her.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
No, she's just playing with slime.
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Ayo.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Does he really be misgendering you? Is it me? Who is this handsome male model? Oh, just me. Wait, what? Oh.
Shit.
About that thing.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
She's just simming.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Why do we not? I honestly don't know. That makes no sense.
Sync with her.
This is going to be our 3rd time syncing with Iris.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Imagine she's hiding chronic hemorrhoids. Time for watch Double Forge? Maybe.
I know.
Then, let's begin.
I need to put the slime down. I'm still playing with the slime. Okay.
What is this place?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown.
Is
but
this
there
the
must be a
cold
connection.
storage? We'll do a graphics update.
What are you hiding?
This looks like the cold storage warehouse.
Somnium scan. Activate.
One, two, three, four. Curious room videos and strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Look at the blood. Watch the murder. Lit.
A double door.
Open.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Iber is now a human. Yes. Well, kind of. She's in a human form.
A double door.
I'm just doing these to grab some timies.
Hiya! Hiya!
Stop that. You're not helping.
Oh, I didn't
A
mean to do that.
CRT TV.
Bro. Oh, cool.
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Wow. Oh. Interesting. So we'll have to go back and do this again. Hmm.
A full body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Mm-hmm, yes you are.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Because I wanted to get rid of this fucking skull timey.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Yo. Choke it? Kinky.
Even
sounds
my
like terrifying.
consciousness is being affected.
Jeez.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
Damn.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Wait, how come she fell unconscious? After strangling? That makes no sense. Medicine bottle.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Chug
Do
it.
not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
Well, unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink it.
Fine.
What? Okay, that was a waste of time. Hate that.
An operating table.
Perform surgery. Sleep. And then I wouldn't perform surgery.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think
Sure,
they'll modify
Christine.
you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about. It's an operating table.
Alright.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it?
Thanks for adding that, Zach.
Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Well, damn. Sorry for trying. Jeez. Oh, a gun? What the fuck?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way. Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Man, I keep wasting time.
A revolver.
Oh. Upskirt.
An old television.
Thumb the dial, eh? Welp. First new question. I mean, I guess it's like a dress, but very short. Cool.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
We have 2 minutes left and we have 2 more mental locks. I'm a bit concerned, lads.
Only a shelf.
Pull or push? I'm gonna push it.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
Oh. What about the thing on top of it?
What? What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh wait, I just saw beat it to death. My bad.
An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
Balance on! I would have thought you'd need to pick this up. Let me see what else is around.
A common gas canister.
God damn it.
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
I wanted to gas us to death.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
Punch. Cool. Gas. What?
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit
Please.
my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
Christine, you are 22. Worn out a reference book. Okay.
It is a thick book.
Read.
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has
Why did you
faded.
have a literal child?
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
Oh my god.
Belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
Insane bitch. Oh wait, shoot to death. I just saw that. What, did they always have those up there? Or am I just being dumb? Oh wait, so we need the gun.
A revolver.
Okay, so I'm just stupid? Cool.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
An iron ball.
You okay? Miss Iba? Are you okay?
This is nothing. Date, be logical. We must continue with the investigation. But it hurts!
Shouldn't have kicked it so hard.
I don't know how to get rid of this
1 minute left.
gun. Need to shift it somehow.
A common
So we can't smell it because we can't open it.
An old-fashioned...
Should you get my eyeballs like that, Ayo?
Please. Help me. Help me.
Cool.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Oh, there is a huge iron ball there. What the fuck? Oh wait, we can interact with the locker now. We couldn't interact with this before.
Just a locker.
Open. I'm gonna sleep to kill time.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly...
Good night, Christine. Oh. this fucking marble run? This is insane. The absolute level that they went to with this. It's still going!
That is...
Lovely. What? Is that us? Or is it Renju? I think it's us.
What happened in that somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
I'm sorry, what?
Did you hear something just now?
Hmm? It must be in your head.
You're also in his head. There's a bunch of Marimos. What the fuck is a Marimo?
Date, can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Ah, this brings back memories. Date and I consummated our love for each other many times on that table.
I don't remember that at all.
To be fair, you don't remember much, so it could happen. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings.
Why though?
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about
that.
It. Just trust me.
Source, dude, just trust me. About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
So I'm feeling like, and it did kind of occur to me, like, a couple of, like, game sessions ago, that, like, Date could be the killer. Like, the original one. And so, like, them saying, like, oh, the original killer, it was, like, taken over by the government and they, like, weren't brought to justice. It was kind of, like, covered up. I'm like, somebody saved Date. Like, if Date killed those people and then somebody basically covered it up to save him for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Don't tell me. The red figure from the sink.
In the somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
Cool, good talk. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's somnium?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Like, I've had some really fucking questionable dreams, stuff that I would never do, but...
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a
I do be dreaming of that D.
However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
These are all memories
Pure,
real?
You said that memories happened in reality, right?
Yeah, not all memories
are real. What about false memories?
Yeah.
How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not.
True.
Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
The original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret.
Damn, okay.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Because we did it, and you're trying to protect us from that truth for some reason? What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memories 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been saying.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this.
Oh, shit.
What I saw during the sink earlier,
Sorry.
that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Is it?
Date, you cannot say that for certain.
You don't remember shit.
You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Okay. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. Cool, good talk. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Okay. I headed to the sink room. It's called the bathroom. Dusky, hello.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date.
We've been through this so many times.
The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do.
No boop.
They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Hmm.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything.
Hmm.
The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Taking her home. Incredibly appropriate quote. Being awfully choosy with which laws we care about. Yeah, truly.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
What?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Oh.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What?
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too.
Do you want a drink after getting integrated? Fair.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Okay. Maybe not with the dude who interrogates me. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. Marble, Sunday, 9:41 p.m. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter. Why are all these people coming to this gay bar?
Oh, Ota!
You called Ota here?
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
It's like he's bothered by something. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Just watch the place. I wasn't particularly surprised. Oh my god. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Fair enough. I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did.
This dude,
Look,
man.
I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Why does he look like that? Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I mean, I guess. What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Jeez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Or what? What? Monday, 2:48 a.m. He said, look over there! Literally, fucking Jada Essence Hall. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shut up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. Come on! It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. They are so fucking mean to this lady.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. So, what happened? What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
That's good. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
No.
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
No step with our range, yeah.
Date, the boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Iris.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Not this fucking place again.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I thanked Mama and ran out of marble. Look, I'm shook, okay? Iris just keeps trying to fucking die.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here.
I mean, I know that's not a compliment necessarily, but
Please
like,
let me
I'm
make
gonna
it in
take it.
time.
Joker's an anagram of Shoko. Indeed.
That sick bastard.
Maybe. What the f- Huh? What the fuck, dude?
Tessa! Hold
Ah.
on, I'll save you!
Ota?
me from Tessa!
I think it's him. I think he's sock puppeting again, but IRL. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. Because you don't... I feel the sweat on my palms. You don't see Ota and that polar bear dude, like, in the same place at the same time. Engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
No, it can't be. No. Stop! No!
Well.
No!
I didn't know how to respond. This bitch keeps dying. I can't believe what I have just witnessed. I just watched a polar bear lower, like, a chainsaw blade into an idol. What is this game? Monday, 3:35 a.m. Being an idol is a very dangerous job. Yeah, apparently. That happens all the time. In between her busy podcast schedule. What? Sure. You're just standing in the blood, my guy. Is that Ota?
Ota.
Yep. Well. Monday, 10:02 a.m. Oh, you must have something both times. I didn't do anything.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Hi, Tegan. How are you?
It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
That it was him who
Ota
did it?
Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
I mean...
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
I mean, it's a solid theory.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
I
And
mean...
how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that?
To make it look like it wasn't
The only reason
him.
you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Yeah, true.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself?
Would he have been
I don't
able to
buy it.
reach? Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Yeah, I don't think they should be close friends, actually, because he's 24 and she's 12, and that's fucking weird. Ota had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't being serious.
I
didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Sus.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
Girl, I'm fucking
We're
low.
up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
This is true.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not.
Well,
But it's a good
Shoko
starting
and
point.
Iris are connected by Renju. So I feel like Renju is the key. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's think about this. Okay. Mizuki is very unlikely. She is 12. Iris's mother Hitomi. Ota's mother Mayumi. Mayumi does not have it in her. Momoko, he would not kill Iris.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
I mean, Iris was already dying.
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
But it is a very gruesome way, yeah. Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all three victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all four of them.
She's also 12.
Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Like, how the fuck is she supposed to, like, do any of this? If they were doubting that Iris could do some of the stuff with, like, killing Renju, how the fuck is Mizuki supposed to do it? And also, Mizuki wasn't even there when he was killed. Like, she was with Date. Ota's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
True.
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Yeah. Moma Kumakura. Moma Kumakura.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
That's what you think. Congressman Sosajima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too.
Hi, Hooray.
I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Yes, Iris is dead again.
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer.
How are you? Again,
I've been
yes.
working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
Just
And
tired,
no
mood.
leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Smells like cherries.